Hey, garden lovers! Are you lucky enough to live in zones 9 or 10? If so, your gardening potential is off the charts. You get warm weather, year-round growing, and the chance to grow exotic plants that other zones can only dream about. But let's be real, hot climates come with their own set of challenges. If you've ever struggled with scorching summers, relentless pests, or figuring out what to plant and when, stick around. I'm about to break it all down and give you the ultimate gardening game plan. First things first, what does zone 9 to 10 even mean? These zones have super mild winters. In zone 9, temperatures rarely drop below 20 to 30 degrees, and in zone 10, it barely dips below 30 to 40 degrees. That means no snow, no frost-killed plants, and yes, you can literally grow food all year round. But that doesn't mean it's easy. The heat, humidity, and unpredictable rain patterns can make or break your garden. The key? Knowing exactly what to grow and when to plant it. Let's talk crops. If you're in zones 9 or 10, you have options that cooler zones just can't handle. For fall and winter, plant cool season veggies like lettuce, kale, broccoli, and carrots. These thrive in mild temperatures and give you fresh produce while other gardeners are stuck inside. When the weather warms up, it's time for the heat lovers. Tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and cucumbers take off like crazy in spring and summer. And if you've ever dreamed of growing your own tropical fruit, this is where your zone shines. Mangoes, avocados, citrus, papayas, bananas, you can grow them all, right in your backyard. But if you really want to make the most of your zone, you need to master succession planting. That means staggering your planting schedule so that something is always growing. Instead of planting everything at once, sow new seeds every 2 to 3 weeks. That way, you're harvesting continuously instead of all at once. And here's a pro tip: mulch is your best friend. It keeps the soil cool, locks in moisture, and prevents weeds from taking over. If you're dealing with extreme sun, shade cloth can protect delicate plants from getting scorched. And if you want total control over your garden, container gardening is a game changer. Move your plants to adjust to the weather, control moisture levels, and even protect them from pests. Now, let's talk about the biggest struggles of gardening in zones 9 to 10 and how to overcome them. First up, heat. It's no joke. If you plant at the wrong time or don't protect your soil, the summer sun can fry your plants in a single afternoon. The fix? Water early in the morning or late in the evening to avoid evaporation. Use drip irrigation to keep the roots hydrated without wasting water. And always choose heat-tolerant varieties of plants. Next problem? Pests. Warm weather means they're active all year, and they're not messing around. But there's a way to fight back. Companion planting, like growing basil with tomatoes or mint with cabbage, naturally repels pests. Releasing beneficial insects like ladybugs can keep destructive bugs in check. And if you need extra protection, neem oil, insect netting, and diatomaceous earth work wonders. And finally, rain, or sometimes the lack of it. Some areas in zones 9 and 10 get drenched, while others stay bone dry. If you deal with too much rain, well-draining soil and raised beds will save your plants from drowning. If you're struggling with drought, rain barrels and deep watering techniques will keep your garden thriving. Now, if you're in zone 10, here's a bonus tip: some plants need chill hours, meaning they require a period of cold weather to produce fruit. That's why traditional apple and cherry trees might not work for you. Instead, look for low-chill varieties that are specifically bred for warm climates. And that, my friends, is how you dominate gardening in zones 9 and 10. You've got the perfect climate to grow some of the most incredible plants out there. All you need is the right strategy. If you're serious about turning your yard into a thriving, food-producing paradise, now's the time to start planting. What are you growing this season? Drop a comment below. Let's swap tips and help each other grow the best gardens possible. And if this helped you, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a gardening hack. See you next time, and happy gardening!